And this is what I am going to be attempting to make. So Willie has surprise to Willie.
That's pretty nice.
So this is the color palette that I'm using. So I'm going to do this background, and I actually have the stamp. So this is the stamp that I'm going to be stamping. So the panel, I do believe, is 3 by 5 by 5 by 5. So this is the panel that I'm going to be attempting to get these colors. So let me show you what I pulled out of my stash. This is some distressed ink. So I'm using fossilized amber, carved pumpkin, spun sugar, picked raspberries, and wilted. Make sure.
That sounds like Halloween.
Sounds like it's Halloween. It's not Halloween, babe.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure they're in there. So, fossilized amber, carved pumpkin, spun sugar, picked raspberry, and wilted violets. So I've tried to be consistent and lay them out in order that I'm going to be pulling them. And I'm going to be using my blending brushes. You do you. You don't have to use a blending brush. So this is my blending brush. I got these from Waffle Flower. I'm just going to put it on and clean it off. So, Willie, you tell me how good I'm doing.
I'm going to look and see.
Yeah, so I've got a flat piece of paper. And I'm just going to use this to lay down some of that ink. And I'm going to be really, really light. So, like I said, I like to put that to the side. I like to start on the sides like this. So I'll just start on, and I'm just using a really light hand to first lay down this fossilized. That's first color. Now, other than I guess the pink and the purple will go good. I don't have to worry about anything turning the mud. So the reason that I wanted to do this cardigan is I can't find Crumb. Look at that. Do you see that?
What can't you find?
I can't find the first one. I've already done it. But I can't find what I did with the other one. And I saw this trick the other day. I just saw that trick. So this is a glass block. And then I can put my hand on that and not ruin the card. I'm putting that up. And I'll put this back. And then I should have just grabbed out all my, I'm just going to do that. So that's for that. I'm going to leave this one out because you never know. Just going to lay out all my blending brushes right quick.
Get a picture of what you're looking for now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm getting my brushes lined up, babe.
Okay.
This is for the pink. Oh, no, that's red. Whoops. That's red. Pink blending brush. That's purple and pink. I think that should work. And that's a red one. Okay. And I don't need that one. Okay, so orange. Now, I don't have another set of blending brushes. Well, you've never seen me do this technique, have you?
No, I haven't.
You never
something new to me.
It's something new? Yeah.
I know you being here doing something.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're doing sometimes.
Well, this is what I'm doing in here. So this is the carved pumpkin. Yeah, and I'm trying to go real slow with it. And then you can test, and then you can always come back and hit it again.
It almost sounds like the grape pumpkin, like Charlie Brown.
I know, right? Is it the grape pumpkin?
Grape pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're showing our age, babe.
Hey, it comes on every year.
I know it does.
And I try to watch it.
Here, hey, let me see. Can I see my reference?
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm really being real conservative right now. Just real conservative with everything till I get comfortable. And I don't know. I hope this.
See? Go to dark pink.
Yeah, that's the spun sugar.
There you go.
I don't need to see. Is it? Oh, it's wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to dig deep on it.
Yeah, I got to push down a little harder.
Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
Okay.
Now It's like a pink and orange to me.
Yeah.
To make it deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to blend into these colors.
Yes.
And I'm again, this is only my second time like really doing this, so I'm just being real cautious. And I was watching some crafters today, and they were just like boom boom boom, and I'm like, you know what, it's not like I can't turn it over and do it again, you know, right, babe?
Yes, you can.
Okay, how far further up? I got one more layer.
Yeah, then you go with your blue.
No, I'm doing the purple.
You need to go a little bit deeper with that pink.
A little bit higher up.
Yeah, deeper with it.
Deeper. Okay, a little bit more. But I got one more pink.
You got salmon?
No. Well, where do you see salmon at?
It almost looks like salmon in here.
I don't know. Salmon on that picture.
I must just be hungry.
You are hungry.
Okay.
Salmon. Well, I don't see anybody chatting with us, babe. It may just be me and you today.
That's not a problem.
Well, I appreciate the support. All right. And I'm definitely trying to police up everything, as my husband would say. Oh, I'm going to leave that. Police it up. So I'm taking this. Got to just an old napkin. Anything. I'll grab anything. Just to kind of clean up that color off. And then I'm going to start off the matte look. See how? Okay, now that lays down really good.
Now,
Yeah.
that really brings it out.
And like I said, you can always hit it again. I don't like that side. We'll keep rolling with it. All right. Oh, I'm going to go up a little higher, huh?
Yes.
Just a little bit higher.
You just go at least up to...
Well,
there you go. That's great. That's great.
So then I'm going to use some of this wilted violet. I don't know. We'll keep playing with it till I get those colors
Okay.
blended
They're
in.
blending. They're blending. Just have to take your time.
Blending in as good as I want.
The sky blue?
This is wilted violet.
Okay.
So I'll show you what it looks like. And I'm going to be really light at the top of this. So yeah, the idea is to go ahead and blend it. And that's why I'm really laying down my first layer of colors, because it's going to require a little bit more work.
Yes. I see it coming in now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate that. You know what? You don't sound like that in real life. Y'all, he don't sound like that in real life.
No.
No, don't sound like Chet.
I bet that's great.
Yeah. You're like, okay, that looks good, and move on. Don't sound like you know what I'm talking about. A long kiss, goodnight. This is Chet.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie?
Oh, shit, me. I'm sorry.
Language. With Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson.
Don't let me talk like Samuel L. Jackson.
I know. I'm not going to make you talk like anybody. Okay, so now we're back. Now I feel like I got a base layer, and then I can kind of work in these colors a little bit more strongly. What? Can you see?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Because, yeah, I'm going to work on that.
It's blending in really good now.
Yeah, I'm going to keep working on it. And sometimes you just got to, it's going to look like a hot mess.
A little more effort. It'd be all right.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm a latest carved pumpkin. Get that out of the way. Hey, I got this new mat. Every time Willie opens the door out, I got something new, right, babe?
Yes, she does.
Something new coming.
I just laugh.
So I'm going to pull that carved pumpkin up into that spun sugar. And then when I put my another layer of spun sugar, I'm going to move that spun sugar down into that.
So that's going to blend it in, what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I don't see anybody on live chat with us yet.
Go ahead.
On the chat. Keep moving. You can't whisper. He's whispering, y'all. He's over here whispering. Don't be whispering, love. It's all good. I really like this block idea. I'm glad I saw one of the crafters use it. So see how I'm coming down into that with this one? And I should have just went with that other color, huh?
It'll be all right now.
Yeah.
I know I suggested it, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to let
it looks good.
Yeah, but I think when I do this purple, I'm going to move that purple down and
into that pink.
Yeah, into that pink. Because I really want that, like that night sky look. clean off my
All right,
brush.
make it pop now. Put the
Yeah.
purple in.
Yeah, this is the little pink.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll down into that yellow and roll back up. All right.
That isn't good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just playing, y'all, because that's the whole idea about this, is to try some new techniques. And that's what I tend to use Fridays for, learning new techniques and new ways of doing things. I'm really a righty, but I'm going to attempt to use my left hand.
That looks great.
Yeah, it's coming along pretty good.
Yes.
I think I want to.
That's a nice background.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice, especially with that black ink when I stamp it.
Yes.
And then, like I said, if you don't like this, you can always turn it over. You think I should grab? No, it's going to be good. I think it'll be
No,
good.
that's nice. That's
I'm
great.
just going to keep rolling down that purple.
That's blending in real well.
And the black idea was to keep your hands off the paper, because this mat is kind of sticky. So this paper is not really moving. And just going into a light circular motion, I want to hit this corner up here. And you can go as heavy, as dark as you want. And I'm really, 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 really trying to achieve that night effect.
I think you've done it.
I don't know, babe. Let me.
That's close to daylight savings.
I'm trying to get.
That's close to daylight savings, but. Hold on, Trey.
Can you? I'm be live. Thank you. Take that call outside.
Okay, here I come.
Oh, that's so unprofessional, but that's okay. Yeah, listen to him. We're doing a live video on YouTube. So let me just say this. We're having the dogs vaccinated. So he was talking to one of his friends about what he should do. I think I'm gonna use the sponge sugar. I guess I should have grabbed some blue. I didn't grab any blue, and Willie's not here to go for it for me. Could have used. Let me go. I think that's should work with that purple. Let me grab a blue. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost getting there. Willie was right. It is looking better. Sometimes you just have to look away and look back at it. And I'm not sure. I'm just going to go with it. Going to go with it. If nothing else, I can turn it over and start all over. Just hit it with a little bit of, oh yeah. Okay, I'm just going over that purple with a little bit of that blue. So I went into my stash and grabbed this chip china. Just to kind of give it a more of that, whoops, blue, gray, purpley, bluey haze. And you really can't go wrong. I mean, if you don't want to use it for what I'm using it for, you can use it for something else. This panel, you know, you can, if this isn't what you're looking for, or this not the effect you're trying to achieve, then you can, sorry about that. Life goes on. You can use it for something else. So the idea is to just go ahead and blend. I think I like it. Look at that. I really like that effect. Oh my God, okay. So while I have this out, I'm gonna move that one, keep everything aligned. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one more. Now that I'm a little bit more confident of the effect that I was wanting to achieve, I'm gonna grab another panel and make sure it's the right size. And then since you have everything out, go ahead and do a few. It doesn't hurt to go ahead and do more than one. And then I'll just start the process again. Now that I got that first one out, I kind of know maybe not use so much of the fossilized amber and only use it here, like I'm doing in this corner. Because I didn't really care for that, but I like the carved pumpkin, so I'll use more of that. Since you're already playing with your inks, now I don't have these in oxide. I only have I have a few oxides, but I don't have all these colors. I'm slowly building up my collection. But I don't have all these colors in oxides. But I'm getting there. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna just use a light of this one because it's really subtle. So I'm gonna attempt to do a small band here. Just a small, because you can barely see the color. I can barely see the color. Okay, yeah, there it is. So I'm just going to use just a hint of this. Just give it a little bit of undertone. And I don't have any re-inkers, so I'm going to have to get some more of that. But that's going to be it later. All right. That, and let me clean my brush off, and let me grab it and do this. And I'm gonna start. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna roll down in that. And like I said, you can go back and hit it as dark or as much as you want. Get this hair out of my way. Then I like to work sideways so I can turn my head. I'm just going to pull some of that pink down to that, yep, that carved pumpkin. Put that up. Then I'm going to lay down a layer of this built this here. This is the oh yeah, and I'm gonna save that top spot now that I know I want to add that chipped sapphire. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna pull down some of that. I was watching some demonstrations today on the replay while I was just trying to decompress from the day. I was watching this crafter. She was laying down this. She was slaying the to go up because I like that. She was slaying these colors like, holy, I did too much, doing too much. She was slaying the, oh, I know what I did. These colors. She was slaying it. I was like, oh my God. She made me look like an amateur. I mix my brushes up. It's no big. I got that spot right there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, well. Yeah. That's what you get when you start talking and not paying attention. I'm going to do the opposite then. She slayed that color so much. I was like, oh my God, I want to be like you when I grow up. I really do. I think I was telling you about this mat. I screwed that up. I don't like it as much. See that big blob? Well, that's such is life. You keep working on it. I mean, I can't buff that out, but I'll just keep doing it. Doing it. See? Now I think what I do is bring that pink and roll that down in there. I'm close. I got that foobar. Okay, so if you don't like it, don't destroy it. Keep it in your stash because I could cut out letters. I can do some splashing on here. I can do like make this and you will never see it. There's all kind of things you can do with the rejects. I could turn it over and start over again. I won't. But this is some pink. I want to pull that one, so I'm going to go back to my first one. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. It's hard to craft and talk at the same time. But that's pretty good. It's not 100% because I use a purple sky, but still in the same family. So I'm going to stop playing with that. I'm going to put my inks up out the way, and then I'm going to bring in my stamp, and I'm going to stamp it. And then we will be done with this project. So I'm going to bring out my Misti. So here's the stamp. I'm not going to do the sentiment tonight because that's the whole tonight was the purpose of tonight was just to do some ink blending. So I'm not really done. I'm just going to film this one. I'll probably will go back and redo that panel. And just making sure. So that fits on there beautifully because I did cut that out to fit exactly on here. Like so. So I'm going to bring in my Misti. Misti. So here's my Misti stamping tool. I've just been on a scrapbook.com haul for the last couple of days. I'm going to stick this. So this is what I do. I go ahead and stick this in my Misti so I won't lose it. And roll you out the way. And then I'll just stick that back in there so I always know where it's at. I will put down my, I'm going to put it, usually put it on one and, there we go, put it right there in one. There we go. I've used this stamp before. I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to put it here, and you really can't go, you know, there you go. It's in the corner over the, and then I'm just going to ink it up again. So I'm going to press down hard. I have my assist. Let it cling on there. And this is, so that's the Misti stamping tool. This is the ink that I'm going to use. It's VersaMark. It's a pigment ink and it's black. Lay that to the side. Move this over here. Try to bring this into camera range so you can, there we go. Sorry about that. And I'm going to ink it like so. So the one thing about the Misti stamping tool is if you don't get a good impression, you can, and I'm covering this with a goodly amount of ink. You can redo it again. So I'm going to just make sure that this is where it's supposed to be and press down and apply some pressure. And this helps you, I probably should have moved that stamp up a little bit, but this really does help you apply even pressure so you don't have to use your hand. And then we will, okay, let's see, now if I get everything back now, I've learned from past mistakes. When stuff shifts like that, just to make sure that it's going to stamp in the right area. Okay, because I have had problems. That was another tip and trick I learned from another crafter. And the idea, as long as you get it in the exact same spot, then you shouldn't have any problems. So yeah, so we take the pad and we apply more ink till you get it. This is almost pretty good. I may not have pressed down hard enough, but I'll keep inking it up. Move my mouse so I won't have another incident. Okay. It's always something every session. So I'm going to do pressure on these areas. And this is going to be darling. I have no idea. I don't know who the intended recipient is of this card. I just don't know. It's more on the masculine side. And I might get some more background stamps. It comes with a thank you, or what is that stamp? It says, "Let's walk together." That's what it comes with. And I chose not to use that because I can always, oh, much, much better. I don't know why it's popping up out of here. Look at that. See, an improvement, much improved. I'm going to do my trick again with just the cover. I'm going to cross my fingers that this works, but I'm going to double check the placement. Now, if you like that little rustic look, you can go for it. And I see where it didn't quite cover the whole thing. But you know what? For my first attempt, not bad. And check my placement. Make sure it's back in there. Let's take that out of there because that's just bothering me. And then I am pressing down. Oh, this is so darling. And you know what? That little boo-boo, now that I think about it, won't really matter because it's going to be covered up with the black ink anyway. Oh, I see. This part right here is the issue. So I'm just going to concentrate on that. Isn't that darling, you guys? Oh my God, I couldn't ask for a better outcome. So for this, I'm just going to concentrate on this because everything else looks pretty darn good. And then when I use my persuader, I'll make sure that I do right here. Maybe I'm not pressing down hard enough. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So probably I'll go back and do some more. Oops, I concentrated on the wrong side. I know. See, I don't know my left from my right. Let's just, I'm trying not to smush. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh my God, look. Here. Pretty darn close. This was my color choice, but you know, you don't have to use these exact colors, but that's pretty darn close. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Wait till Willie sees it. He's not going to believe he missed the magic. So what I'm going to do, is clean off my stamp before I do anything else. You know what? I'm not going to clean off my stamp because I'm going to continue to do more. So I'll just leave that there. But I will take this off of here. And I'm going to leave that because I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to hit it with some more color. And you see, it's really, you won't really tell. It's just going to have that. So this covers that up, and I'm not going to cry. And that's actually looking later or earlier in the day, but I'm going to hit it again. Oh my God, this is so darling. Thank you. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment. If you want me to try something or do something different, let me know. But so far I'll keep trucking, and I will see you guys next Friday. Have a good day or good evening and enjoy your weekend.